Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at Warren Buffett's latest letter to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see what he has to say.
These letters, they're not just for investors. There's a lot of wisdom there for anyone, really.
Absolutely. They offer insights into business, investing, and even life in general.
And if you find these insights valuable, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up.
We appreciate your support. So one thing that stood out to me in this year's letter is Buffett's frankness about mistakes.
Yeah, he doesn't shy away from admitting when he's gotten things wrong.
Right. He even points out that he used the words mistake or error 16 times in his letters from 2019 to 2023.
16 times. He's definitely trying to make a point.
Exactly. And the point is, everyone makes mistakes. It's part of life, part of business.
It's what you do after the mistake that matters, right?
Precisely. Buffett emphasizes that delaying the correction of a mistake is the real sin.
So acknowledging your mistakes and taking swift action to fix them is crucial.
It's about being decisive and not letting problems fester.
And this applies not just to investing, but to any area of life.
Absolutely. Now, while mistakes are inevitable, Buffett also highlights the power of what he calls winning decisions.
Those pivotal choices that can have a huge positive impact on your life or your business.
He uses some great examples to illustrate this, like his acquisition of GEICO.
GEICO, the auto insurance giant, that was a pretty savvy move.
It was. He saw the potential of their direct-to-consumer model early on, and it turned out to be a massive success for Berkshire.
And then there's the hiring of Ajit Jain.
Ajit Jain, a legend in the insurance world.
Buffett credits him with building Berkshire's reinsurance business from the ground up.
His ability to assess risk is phenomenal. Buffett has said that Jain's presence added billions to Berkshire's value.
That's quite an endorsement.
It is. And of course, we can't forget Buffett's long-standing partnership with Charlie Munger.
His vice chairman, his right-hand man.
Their shared values and complementary skills have been instrumental in Berkshire's success.
Buffett often talks about how these winning decisions, these key choices, are what really shape a career.
As he puts it, mistakes fade away, winners can forever blossom.
I love that quote. It's about recognizing those crucial moments and seizing the opportunities they present.
And it's not just about recognizing the opportunities, it's also about having the courage to act on them.
To make those bold moves that can lead to lasting success.
Right. And Buffett's insights go beyond just making good decisions. He also has a unique approach to identifying talent.
Especially when it comes to hiring CEOs.
He has this unconventional philosophy where he completely ignores where a candidate went to school.
He's not impressed by fancy degrees or Ivy League pedigrees.
He focuses on their innate abilities, their character, their drive.
He shares the story of Pete Legal, who led Forest River, an RV manufacturer that Berkshire acquired.
Legal was incredibly successful, outperforming all his competitors despite not having a prestigious education.
It's a testament to Buffett's belief that natural talent often trumps formal credentials.
He calls it nature swamping nurture.
It's a fascinating concept. He believes that some people are simply born with a knack for business.
A certain intuition that can't be taught in a classroom.
And Buffett has a keen eye for spotting that innate talent.
He looks for the raw potential, the spark that sets someone apart.
This perspective is a refreshing change from the conventional wisdom that often dominates hiring practices.
It's a reminder that true talent can come from anywhere, regardless of background or education.
It's about looking beyond the resume and seeing the person beneath.
Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about Buffett's views on the American economy.
He's a staunch believer in the power of American capitalism.
He highlights the importance of saving as a cornerstone of that system.
He argues that consistent saving, combined with the wise investment of capital, has been the engine of America's economic growth.
It's a fundamental principle that has driven prosperity for generations, he says.
And he connects this principle to Berkshire Hathaway's own success.
He emphasizes the role of shareholder participation through reinvestment.
It's this long-term perspective, this focus on building value over time, that has made Berkshire such a powerhouse.
And Buffett stresses that maintaining a stable currency is crucial for this system to thrive.
He even offers some advice to regulators, urging them to prioritize stability and exercise wisdom in their policies.
It's a reminder that economic stability is not a given. It requires careful stewardship.
And it requires a commitment to sound principles, both at the individual and institutional level.
You can really see how Buffett's thinking extends beyond just the balance sheet.
He's thinking about the bigger picture, the long-term health of the economy, and the role role we all play in shaping its future.
It's that kind of big picture thinking that makes his insights so valuable.
He's not just talking about investing, he's talking about the principles that underpin a thriving society.
It's fascinating how he ties those individual choices, like saving and investing, to the bigger picture of the economy.
Right, it all connects.
And speaking of connecting, one thing that comes up time and again in his letters is this idea of thinking long term.
Yeah, he's always warning against getting caught up in the short-term ups and downs.
He's all about building something sustainable, something that lasts.
He doesn't care about get-rich-quick schemes or trying to time the market.
No, his philosophy is about finding those companies with real intrinsic value and then just holding on to them.
Being patient, letting them grow over time.
Exactly. And that patience has definitely paid off for him.
Look at Berkshire Hathaway's track record.
It's incredible. A testament to discipline, to really understanding the businesses you invest in.
Buffett is known for that deep research,
He cuts through all the noise, all the hype.
He doesn't get swayed by market trends. He looks at the fundamentals.
The underlying factors that make a business successful over the long haul.
He has that famous quote, the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one. It perfectly sums up his whole approach.
So many people get caught up in the frenzy,
They make emotional decisions, driven by fear or greed.
But Buffett is so calm and collected.
He doesn't let emotions cloud his judgment.
He sticks to his principles.
Trusts his gut.
And that unwavering commitment to principles, that's another thing that really stands out in his letters.
Especially when it comes to integrity.
He's always stressing the need for honesty and transparency in business.
Ethical behavior.
Doing the right thing, even when it's hard.
He believes that a solid reputation built on integrity is essential for long-term success.
It's about earning trust, building relationships that last.
And that principle of integrity, it goes way beyond just business.
It applies to every aspect of life.
Being true to yourself, aligning your actions with your values.
That's what leads to real fulfillment.
That's what leads to a life well lived.
Yeah, it's really something to see someone like him with all his success still holding on to those core values.
It's like a reminder, that success, it isn't just about money.
Right.
It's about building something that matters, something that makes a positive impact. And Buffett's definitely doing that, especially with his philanthropy.
Oh, absolutely. His charitable giving is incredible.
He's pledged to give away most of his wealth to different causes.
It's truly inspiring, to see that kind of generosity.
It sets a great example.
He believes that those who have the means, those who've been fortunate enough to accumulate wealth, they have a responsibility to give back.
And he's not just signing checks either.
No, he's really involved in the organizations he supports.
He wants to make a difference.
He wants to see his donations being used effectively, making a tangible impact.
That's commitment.
It is, and it's inspiring.
Well, we've covered a lot today.
We have.
We talked about mistakes and those winning decisions.
The importance of innate talent.
The power of saving.
Buffett's unique approach to hiring.
His focus on the long term.
And that unwavering commitment to integrity.
It's been quite a journey.
It has. What's amazing is how his insights, they go beyond just the world of finance. There are lessons there for anyone no matter what field you're in.
Lessons about thinking differently, about making bold choices, about striving for something more.
And about living a life of purpose.
Well said.
If you enjoyed this discussion, be sure to subscribe to the channel.
And give this video a thumbs up.
We'll be back soon with more deep dives into the world of business and finance and the pursuit of a meaningful life.
Until then, thanks for watching.